Well, hello! My name is Variax. Welcome to my blind Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. So, obviously, this being blind, this is my first time through the game. I am a massive fan of BioWare's old stuff. Baldur's Gate, in particular. Baldur's Gate 2 might be my favourite game ever. I haven't played this game yet, purely because it's just basically slipped the net, and I've been waiting for quite a while to play it. I've heard some very good things, and hopefully I'll do the game justice with this blind Let's Play. You'll have to forgive me if I'm a little slow. I do think that we'll be playing in a slow-paced, methodical sort of style, and I want to get the most out of the game I can, so don't expect like a run through or anything, like a speed run, because obviously you're not going to get that with a blind Let's Play anyway, but I am going to make a point of being playing it pretty slow. This is the first time actually I've heard even the intro music to this, the title screen music. It sounds pretty good to me in my ears, gear me up for it, but obviously I know nothing about the game. But as I said, I'm a big fan of the old school, sort of the origins, where this game is sort of the title refers to, in a way, Dragon Age Origins. BioWare going back to its origins of old school RPGs. So, I've configured it to sort of medium settings, because I haven't been able to like test it properly, with it being like, you know, never even launched the game. I've read through the manual. That's it. That's all I've done. I've never seen any gameplay of it whatsoever or anything, so it's like as blind as it can possibly be. So let's start a new game. Hopefully I don't have to log in. Let's just start a new game, yeah? I think I'll go with Dragon Age Origins. Don't know what this is. Ultimate Edition, I'm guessing there's some expansion packs available. Don't know whether this is like a follow-on, like Thrall of Baal is to Baldur's Gate Shadows of Arm, but I think this is the one we're going to go for. Knowing me, I've picked the wrong option, but no. And so the golden city, blackened with each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for its fleeting you have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Well, that game was a little... That looks bloody as hell, so that's good. Background you select will determine which 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how your characters respond to you throughout the game. Yeah. So I've already got an idea about my character, who I want to be. At least some sort of like archetype I want to adhere to. So I'm going to be a male, and I believe I'm going to be a human. Magi or mage. I was gonna say mage, but yeah, okay, magi. So magi wielding the power as dangerous as it is potent. You know that magic is a curse for those lacking in the will to control it. You anxiously wait your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind. Yes, because of course the mages, as we learned during the introduction, they're very naughty people who, well, some of them anyway, tried to usurp heaven and didn't do a very good job and caused all sorts of bad things to happen. Nevertheless, we're going to be a mage, because I've played like roguey thief games quite a lot, stealth-based sort of games, and when I played through Oblivion I was a fighter, so I'm going to go with mage. I haven't played very many mages in the past in my let's playing career, shall we say, so it's probably going to be quite a challenging sort of way to go through this, because I'm aware that in sort of general terms fighters are the best way to go through a game the first time, with it being like quite oh look, I can turn him around, quite you know, it's the simplest class to play basically, and then possibly rogue and then mage, but I'm going to go with mage straight away. So for good or ill, that is my decision.
Greetings.
Hi. My name? Let's change my name. I haven't really thought about my name, but I'm going to be Variax. Variax? Can I not change my second name? Oh, do I just press enter? Look, I'm good with that. I'm good with Variax, but I want to change the second name. Wow. Okay, well, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Go through the presets. Not a beard. Just see. Maybe the first one was pretty good. Let's go with him, actually. That is Variax. Variax Amel, because I can't... Okay, I can alter that. I want to go on to... I want to change the next one. Press enter, something. Maybe that's stuck. Maybe I'm just like Amel. That's not a big thing. I don't mind. Change the voice as well. I'm not too bothered about this, but...
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Greetings.
I'm not going to be very experienced. I don't think experienced works.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings. Ah, my spell! What does it take to kill these things? You're in my way.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ah, there went the spell. It's not working.
How do you do?
Right, casting. Focus. This is not good. Scoot!
Going to be quite cocky, I think, for the character I want to play. I think cocky will work. Let's do next. Do this properly. Because I have read the manual, as we know, so I know vaguely what some of these do. Kind of. This text is quite small for me on my Big TV. I know magic is pretty useful. Cunning also with herbalism. And strength as well, because it lets me take more damage before my spell is interrupted. I think I remember that happening. Constitution increases the amount of damage I can take, but I'm probably not going to do with that. I think it's probably best to go with these three, especially yes, willpower for more mana and magic, so my spells are better. Oh, and now that's appearing down there. That's weird. Right, that's better. That's better. Dexterity, dodging, coming blows and stuff. If I'm a decent mage with a decent party, I shouldn't be getting hit that much anyway, right? I'm probably going to go focusing straight on magic. We'll put one in cunning as well. Most skills such as herbalism and combat require a quick mind to master. And herbalism, you know, creating potions and such will probably be quite nice as well, so I'm going to go with that. We'll see how that does. Okay, so... And now there's someone at the door. Brilliant. Alright, so, skills. I have 1 point to spend. I can either pretty much take herbalism, which lets me make simple potions, or combat tactics. I reckon I'm going to go with herbalism. I'm thinking that one of my NPCs, I know I have 3 in the party, one of those will focus on combat tactics, and I can focus on herbalism. What else have we got though? Poison making, combat training, survival, trap making, stealing, and coercion. Yeah, okay. But yeah, herbalism is the way we're going to go. Select it. Yes, that one. Enter! Clear! Look, it's about to spend 1. Double click on that. Click in, herbalism, 1 herbalism, 1 this one. Oh, hang on a minute. Requires level 4, yeah, so... Let's say I already have that and I get one of these other ones, like coercion for example. Oh, I see, I already have these. Right, okay. So... I could increase my battle tactics instead. I don't think that works though. I don't really see my guy as being in battle that much, and he probably hasn't studied battle tactics, so I'm going to clear that and go with coercion. I imagine him being like quite a reasonably smooth talker. Certainly not... he's not going to put his foot in his mouth too much anyway, I think. Means others change their views. Strength contributes to more intimidating, but no. Whereas cunning, yeah, so cunning to a more persuasive character. So I'm going to go with a more persuasive character. Okay, next. Right then, spells. I have 2. Okay, arcane bolt, magic energy an enemy in moderates. Okay, so I can't get any of those. So I'm looking at flame blast. These ones anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, there's quite a lot. Well, that's quite nice. So, primal, flame blast. I'm just going to look at the points, the names first. Rock armor, because they are quite. I mean, that's stone skin, isn't it? Kind of. Winter's grasp. So, and lightning. Ooh, that's quite like that actually. I quite like lightning. I have to go with that. Healing, again, something I may well want to do. Heroic offense. I think I'll sort of focus on 2. It might be primal and creation looking at these. Glyph of paralysis and spell wisp. Spell shield. Mana drain. Yeah, that could be quite useful. A walking bomb. Injects a target with a corrosive poison that inflicts continuous nature damage. If the target dies while the effect is still active, it explodes. That's really neat. And mind blast. And then we have weakness, vulnerability hex, disorient, and drain life. Alright. Death cloud. I had to see what that one was. So I think I'm going to go with... Because I already have this offensive spell here, Arcane Bolt. So I'll probably grab heal. And I could always get rejuvenate as well. Short-term boosts in mana or stamina regeneration. Heroic offense enhances allies' aptitude to battle. No, I think I'll have something... lightning. Requires 18 magic. I just about have that, I think. Friendly fire possible. Winter's Grasp, Rock Armor, Flame Blast. I don't think I'll get an offensive spell yet because, you know, I have Arcane Bolt for now, which I'm pretty sure will be, like, pretty rubbish, but it'll do for the first couple of levels. What about Paralysis? That seems pretty good. Alright. Inscribes a glyph on the ground that paralyzes the first enemy who crosses its bounds. Unless the opponent passes physical resistance check, a single... Oh yeah, okay. A single caster can retain limited number of glyphs paralyzing at once. That makes sense. I'm going to get that. We're going to play on normal mode. Seems reasonable for a first playthrough. And let's see how we do.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Alright, I'm going to see what happens if I cannot defeat the demon. Because that's a reasonable question, I suppose.
It will turn you into an abomination, and the Templars will be forced to slay you.
Right.
This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.